Hello students, today I am going to explain corresponding angles. So suppose if you have two parallel lines and which is divided by a transversal, suppose these are the two parallel lines, call them as A and B, and we have a transversal. Yes, this is called as a transversal, so you can call it as C is the transversal and A and B are the two parallel lines. So when a transversal passes through two parallel lines, you get pair of what angles. In the previous class I explained about the alternate angles. Now in the previous class only I explained about the interior and exterior angles. So now let me explain about the next one more concept related to these parallel lines is the corresponding angles, which we often use in most of our geometrical solutions. Okay, so it is very simple. Corresponding angles are very simple and very easy to identify compared to alternate angles. Just follow these methods to identify those things. So remember this one, always corresponding angles are on the same sides of the transversal. In the sense, suppose if your angle here, if I refer it as A and this one as B and this one as C and D, and if I call this one as X, Y, Z and P. So these are the names I given for these angles. This is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C, this is angle D. I am calling this one as angle X and this one as Y, and you can call by any name, and you can use the notation of 1, 2, 3. So very simple things, and these namings are just for understanding. So the angles, now corresponding angles, as the name says, corresponding to each other. So here you get all the pairs. Here we are going to get 4 pair of corresponding angles. We get here 4 pairs of what corresponding angles, and very easy to identify that one. So just follow what I am going to here explaining here. So first pair I am going to write here. So always, as I discussed, as I said before, corresponding angles are always we are getting on the same sides of the transversal. This is our transversal, the line which is dividing here. So corresponding angles, just follow this one. Above the line and above the line, these two are called what? Corresponding angles. Here according to that one, angle A is equal to angle X, and the values are also equal. Suppose if let, then the value of this angle is also 100. Okay, next suppose, okay, angle A is equal to angle X is equal to, you can call it as 100. Now the corresponding angle of A is angle X. The same side now below the line, that is angle D and angle P. These are referred as, once again, one more second pair of what corresponding angles. This one below the line, this is below the line, and it is also below the line, that is angle D is equal to, it is angle P. Okay, so now suppose if it is 80 degree, then value of this one is also 80 degree. Okay, next this is second pair of what alternate angle. Next a third pair. Okay, very simple. Right side of this one, suppose I can call here this angle B and angle Y. They are what? Above the line it is, and this is also above the line. Angle B is equal to angle Y. If the value of this one is 80 degree, then value of this one is also 80 degree. Next, the last one remaining is this one, which is that angle C. Yes, this is below the line, angle C and angle Z. Angle C is equal to angle Z, and if the value of this one is 100, then the value of this one is also 100. Okay, so these 4 pair of alternate angles we are going to get when a transversal divides two parallel lines. That is, so what we have done here, what you are seeing here is, suppose if these are the two parallel lines and if there is a transversal, then how to identify the corresponding angles? Just above the line and above the line. This is one pair, this is one, and this is one. If suppose the value, suppose you are going to call it as 1, then this is 2. Angle 1 and angle 2 are one pair of corresponding angles, and we can call angle 1 is equal to angle 2. And suppose, okay, now this is 3, then this is also, suppose I am going to call this as 4, then angle 3 and 4, they are one more pair of corresponding angles, and we can say 3 is equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 4, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and then this one here on the right side of the transversal you have here this angle and this angle. We refer these two as what? Corresponding angles. If I name it as 5 and this one as 6, here 5 and 6 for one more pair of corresponding angles, and angle 5 is equal to angle 6, which are above the parallel lines. The last one is what here? This is, of course, this is the remaining one below the line, and this is below the line. So if I refer it as 7 and this one as 8, then I can say here 7 and 8 are one more pair of alternate angles. That means angle 7 is equal to angle 8. This way we identify the corresponding angles when a transversal divides what? Up two parallel lines. Okay, I think you understood this concept. Thank you.